So this weekend we're out camping for Byron's birthday, and we came up to Pardee Reservoir. We're only here for a couple of days, like usual. We came up on Thursday this time though, so we're gonna be leaving on Sunday. And we have a couple of friends coming up to join us too. So we're actually gonna have like 3 different sites that we're kind of taking over. And then we are bringing up the boat also, so we're gonna actually try to get out on the reservoir. When we were checking in at the front gate, the lady said that they stock on Fridays all of like the new fish between like 8 and 10 in the morning. So that's tomorrow morning. We were supposed to be in the site across the street over there. That's the original one that I saw pictures of that I reserved. But with the camper and everything, it just wasn't good. And the site over here that we ended up taking was the one that we reserved for our friend, and it is a lot more open and spacious. So these campsites are really nice. They're really big. So this was the one that we originally got, and then ours is across the street. Over there is our site. So over here we set up badminton, and then we have all of this area back here for everybody to kind of just hang out and play. So much space. And then it actually goes farther back, and there's a fence line over there. So if we wanted to do more exploring, we could. Here at Pardee, there are 2 different campgrounds. There's like the Lakeview one, and then there's one called the Oaks. So we are over in the Oaks campground. It's very hilly. To get up here, you had to kind of drive up a couple of big hills. So if we want to go all the way over to like the lake side, the lake campground, we're gonna have to drive. So in all of my research, I did not realize that the bathrooms on the Oaks campground are not flushing toilets. I don't know how I didn't see that or didn't read that anywhere. So we have pit toilets all around us. The spigot is right in our site right here. We're in 221, and then our friend is going to be across the street in the original one we were going to get, which was 220. I mean, there's trash cans and things, but even to take a shower, we're going to have to probably drive all the way over to the other campground just to take a shower.
This is where ants
Candrelin found
an anthole.
An anthole.
If you look inside, there's multiple ants trying to build.
Jaden decided he's going to sleep in a tent on his own. So Jaden's over there setting up his own tent for the first or second time. I think the only other time he did it was in the backyard. And he's frustrated and he refuses to ask for any help. So we'll see how long he sits there and suffers for. The other 2 are riding their bikes around. Back here on the Oaks, at least the part that we're on, there it's gravel. There is a little bit of a paved road on the other, like not too far away. But our little loop is a gravel loop. The only other downside so far that I've seen is that these cars over here, the road is right there. So we're gonna have some cars passing by quite often. Hopefully it's not too much of an inconvenience in the middle of the night. And then when we did arrive also, there was like a cattle ranch thing going on across the road, and they were trying to like load up a bunch of cows, and so it was just like constant like mooing the entire time. Yep, I'm just waiting for Byron to come back. He ran home to go get the boat. So we'll see how the weekend goes.
I was trying to get your attention earlier.
Yeah, you guys were telling me about it.
Looking at the grass, and then I just saw blacks, and he thought it was a toy. So because it wasn't even moving.
Yeah, because look how big it is. It looks like a toy.
Because this thing wasn't even moving, and so I tried to pick it up with my finger. But
We also went around and put in all the stakes for the solar lights. So some of the things that we do around the camp for the kids and kind of for ourselves too, is we use little solar lights. We put them out. We just get them from Walmart. They're like $6 for a pack. Oh, lizard. There's a lizard on the wood pile. We leave them out. We let the sun kind of, you know, give it all their juices. And then we go and we stick them around like high traffic places. So there's 2 poles over there. So we'll have 2 lights on either side of that door. They're by the tents as well. They're next to the wood pile, things like that. And then the new thing that we got this year was a solar rope light. So it has like a solar panel that Byron put up there, I think, so it can like catch its sunlight. And then we put the rope light all the way around here, so we'll see if it kind of gives it a nice glow at night. We also use glow sticks with the kids. It helps to kind of keep track of them in the darkness. It gives them something to do when the sun does go down. And then we use them in the camper as like a soft glow night light. So we'll hang them inside of the camping trailer and kind of lay them around on the counters. And again, it just kind of barely lights it up. So if you wake up in the middle of the night, you can see everything. Oops. Good morning. We survived the night. It was really quiet tonight. Well, Thursday night. It's Friday morning. Because the campground is completely empty. There was only one other camper who happened to be right behind us. And he was really quiet. He went to bed pretty early. We're gonna head out this morning and go and do a hike down the road. Across from Pardee Reservoir, it's called the John Bull Loop Trail. So it kind of goes up to the top of this like mountain ridge. And we're supposed to be able to see Pardee from the other side. So I'll show you some clips from our hike that we're doing this morning. But then if you want to actually see that whole video, you can go and check that out. I'll have a whole separate video just on the John Bull Loop Trail. We were just happily playing cards, and then I don't know where Byron texted us and told us to go down the trail. There's a little shoreline trail at the end of our campground. We've come down it before when Jaden was here. It's very steep, but it looks like there's some kind of like dock out here. So Byron's pulling in right now. We're gonna go say hey, and maybe he's able to leave it there or something for the night. I don't know. We'll go check it out. Ooh, this is cool. Can you park it there for the night? You can't pay a night slip to leave it there? Does that one have toilet paper? Because I just went to the bathroom and they didn't have no toilet paper. They're adding a couple more to the boat. Rusty's getting the dog in there. She's gonna pee all over that boat. What are you guys doing? Those are very sharp rocks and it's a long fall, Candy, so be careful, please. So today we ended up moving some things around in the campground. We ended up putting this new like Camp Pros like screened in tent thing over the table. It does not have a bottom. It has two zip doors on either side. So far we're not sure if we like it. We might return it. Byron's over there roasting. He made the schmore.
Oh my goodness. That's s'more. It looks crusty.
Looks crusty. It does.
This is my s'more for today.
I know, right?
No, this is my s'more. I eat this. And I make something good.
Yep, that's your s'more. And Leon's just eating all the parts.
Frozen?
Again? You got frozen over there? All I can see is your green lightsaber. Ree's got to unfreeze him. Get him, Ree, get him. Da-na-na. I love your action music, Leon. Well, we've got all of our friends out here today. We are just kind of hanging out for Saturday. do you consent to being in a YouTube video?
I consent to seeing my ass get whooped by your husband right now.
It's time. Byron pulled out his tri-tip with the bub rub on it. He's got all of his wood chopped up and he's gonna smoke it on this little barbecue. Leon and I made it down to the water this evening. He is fishing.
And me.
It's very pretty.
All the way in.
You don't have to reel it all the way in. Do you want to try and cast it again? Show me how you cast it. Whee! It was, huh? It was all swirly. Got kids playing all on the shoreline over here. We're just throwing rocks this evening. It's our last night here. We've been breaking things, making things, and we have all of these beautiful spring flowers blooming all along the shoreline. They're really nice. What kind of fish are these? The rainbow trout. Nice. Oh, that one's a thick one. It didn't look that thick. Yeah, that one's big. How is it? Did you try it already?
Yeah.
Make sure there's no.
They got swallowed bones.
Sweet.
EK, I mean.
Everything packed up. Happy Sunday. We have everything packed up this morning. Byron just went to go take the boat home. And so while we're waiting for him to come back, he left us some fishing poles. So we're gonna head down, see if we can catch anything. That was fast.